Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy 5Man ETV back at it and back again with another video. You know what today is, man? Today is, you guessed it, Storytime Thursday. And on this channel, man, we're gonna keep dropping these bangers on Storytime Thursday. So if you haven't seen the last video, go check it out. And you know, we gotta give love to the Fire Squad. So shouts out to the Fire Squad. You know what I mean? That's always a mandatory thing over on this side. You know what I mean? Much love to y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel. Like the video, drop some comments in the comment section today. As you can see in the title, I'm switching up my approach to this specific story time. I was gonna do like a continuation of another story that happened last week. I want y'all to go check that out. I'm gonna drop part 2 maybe next week. But I was talking to somebody and it was like, man, switch one of your story times to, well, not even just one, just switch it up a little bit and go with some different type of subjects. I like to go with the shock value things that kind of, you know what I mean, give you that wake up call. Most of the time, a thing that's kind of shocking kind of give you a wake up call. So that was my approach, to let y'all know that you can make it through anything. But now, since you know, transitioning out of that, I wanted to approach a situation with something positive that I've done before, and I want to start continuing to do it. Now, I have conversations with certain people about it, and I really want to hit the ground running with this. And I'm not going to be like specifically recording a certain thing. You're going to hear in a second what I'm saying. But I at least want to throw the energy out there in the world, and hopefully it can reciprocate in y'all lives and y'all actually, you know, do this. Because right now we understand it's the holiday season, man. Thanksgiving coming up, you got Christmas coming up, you know, things like that. Now you got people that have the privilege to do the things that they can and do the things, you know, due to whatever circumstances that they're in, whether they got a good job or okay job or, you know, barely making it. So we see the worst of the worst out here. We might be driving by, you might see somebody, you know, struggling with whatever situation. Now I want to bring a story that kind of triggered me to do certain things and, you know, and actually put a good foot forward and try to do something positive. So with that, I want to start by presenting the story and actually throwing a gesture out there for y'all to follow along with me. And I'm trying to get as many people as I can on board with this. You don't have to specifically do it with me, but you know what I mean? You can just, you know, follow your own way of doing it. It don't have to be specified with me. It's just a gesture and the direction that I'm going. So take a listen. So I want to say about 2 years ago now, and I know I've been inconsistent with it, but I'm, you know what I mean, I'm on the hot seat just like I want to put y'all in the hot seat. So this is about 2 years ago. Me and somebody else decided to do these little homeless bags where we, you know, fill it with things that they might need and things like that, and just chose a day to start riding around and you know, basically just giving out these bags and go to certain areas where you might see homeless people or people that's in need. You know, I want to say homeless because some people just be in need, I'm assuming, because I hear a lot of different things about that, where people just be outside because they, you know, might not have things at home, so they out here trying to, you know, get a couple dollars for whatever, or get some food or whatever they have it. So I don't like to be like, I bet they on drugs. I'm not that type of person. You know, even if you might see them nodding off, or you might smell the liquor on them, like whatever it might be. Say for instance, this is just one example, that you might do something for somebody and somebody else do something behind you, maybe with that money that, you know what I mean, if they feed their habits, they feed their habits. I'm not saying I support that specifically. I just do it as the gesture to help. That's it. So somebody come behind them and help them, and they might go buy some food or, you know, do something nice. You never know. It's just the energy in the world that needs to be brought out, and maybe those couple dollars can help somebody, or, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to be over speculating, but I just want to present the gesture. But anyway, I made these bags, ride around handing them out, and you know what I'm saying, it was just a good feeling. It brings a good feeling. I ain't recorded. It's not about recording, but I do want to record the process. So when I do this video, and it's gonna be pretty soon, because I'll probably hit the store this weekend. So sometime next week, I'm gonna just record the process of me doing it. I'm not gonna record people because they might be at the worst of the worst in their life, and you throw a camera in their face and like, look what I'm doing for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to throw that energy out there. I've seen videos like that on the internet, whatever, a lot, and I don't want to be that person. So, and another thing, I want to throw a quick little story in. It's real brief. It ain't have too much to do with this specific, but it's kind of on the same level. So I was leaving the restaurant with two of my closest friends. You always see them in my videos. Shouts out to Ridge, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to, I think it was Jazz or whatever. But, you know, we was downtown. We decided to go get something to eat. I don't even know why we was down there. But it was a random time. I think it was at like the Cheesecake Factory or one of them restaurants down there. I wouldn't say Cheesecake Factory. But basically we come out and we seen a man, and it was like, I think he got two daughters, and it's like in between two buildings is a little crack or whatever. He was just sitting there with them under the blanket. It was like wintertime. This is like last winter. Yeah, it was last winter, and we just was walking by, and I ain't have like a dollar, you know what I mean, $5 or nothing. I actually just gave the money in my pocket. It was a $20 bill, and they gave some money, you know what I'm saying? They was just like, oh, thank you so much, thank you so much. Now, with that type of gesture, it's not for like, look what I did. I'm not saying that to say, look what I did, because I do things like that. I give money every, you know, like people give $1, stuff like that. Sometimes I give $5, sometimes I give $10, $20. I did it before, and it's not for the glorification, but it's just to throw good energy into the world so that things can move in a positive direction, because we want the shock value. And I had to reflect on myself, and I'm glad I had that conversation with one of my coworkers about like, yeah, man, you always talk about that. What good, you know, you're done. I'm like, yeah, so those are a few stories that happened, and I want to present this gesture to the world, not even just to, you know, my viewers and the Fire Squad and things like that. If you share this video with different people, let them see that you want to do something positive, you know, and I can be the first vessel to do it. I want y'all to go out there and really hit the ground running. Whatever gesture you want to do, whether it's food, whether it's water, whether it's supplies, blankets, coats, things like that. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, invest in things like that. I invest in a lot of things that I just like, you know what I'm saying? So I can put off on those things. I've been through a lot of things, so I can hold off on the things that I like and use, you know, some of the money for things that are positive and that'll bring great things to the world. So that was just a few instances that I had, but I really want to gesture this energy to y'all, and whatever y'all can do. If you in a situation where you can't give as much, you know what I mean? It don't matter, just like the little things, you know what I'm saying? Just think about your spending habits and how you can sacrifice a few things and say, like, let me do something good for somebody. I just feel like that's, you know, the least we can do as people that's in certain positions, you know what I'm saying? I was doing things about giving back and, you know, raising money. I still raise money at my old job and do things for the kids. I still do that, you know, to this day. And I've been out of my old job for about 3 years. So I still volunteer and do that in my spare time. I still hoop, I still, you know what I'm saying, do things like that, try to coach or help, you know, the young guys out in my old neighborhood, whatever. You know, whatever I can do, I still do it behind the scenes. Just because, you know what I'm saying, you don't see it on the camera don't mean it ain't legit. Or on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I do. So it's a part of me, so it's not like me popping out the blue, trying to be somebody I'm not, or trying to get some attention in some type of way. Like I said, it was before the camera, before all of that. But this is my gesture to the world, not just, you know, my viewers and whoever, you know, the video come across. It's for everybody. Just do a gesture. Not just, I mean, it kicks off through the holiday season, because this is like super cold. We're in Chicago. I'm in Chicago. So wherever you at, it get real cold around this time in most places. So just go out there and do something nice for somebody. Don't do it for the glorification of like, yeah, I did something. Just do it because it's right. You know, that's how I feel. So I had to come from a genuine spot to do this story time and, you know, kind of throw a gesture along with it. So with that being said, man, I just want to say I appreciate everybody that's out there watching the vids, you know what I mean, that's supporting, that's, you know what I mean, doing everything they could behind the scene. Whenever you get some spare time, I want y'all to check me out, man. So I'm going to just keep switching up the content, keep doing great things on my behalf, whether it's on camera or not. Just do it because it comes from the heart, or if you don't have that energy, hopefully I sparked it for you, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I just try to bring positive energy to the world. So with that being said, man, I just want to say thank everybody, and go out there and do something good for everybody, man. Whatever you can, whatever you want to do, just go out there and do it. If you got some ideas or suggestions for me, drop it down in the comment section. You know, let me know how y'all feel about the vids. Go check out my other story times, go see things I done went through. Maybe that's the reason why I react like this, but go out there and do your thing, man. You know what I mean? It's your boy Fat Man ETV. Shouts out to the Fire Squad. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. You know what I mean? Like, share, let people see what I'm doing, man. This is your boy, man. I told you we back at it, man. I'm at the crib just cooling right now, man. Like, share, subscribe. You know the vibes. Your boy Vibe Man TV, man. Peace.